hope that you all had a good night of sleep. I called up a friend of mine who's not a client of mine, and he told me he has been sleeping like a baby through all this market turmoil. Each night, he wakes up every hour and cries. Let that sink in for all of you. I wanted to share a secret with you. And it's a secret that you might think you've heard, but most people don't really know. The secret to success in any market to making money: buy low, sell high. Now, I know you think you know that, and you may have even heard the old country philosopher Will Rogers, because he had it very succinctly. He said the key to making it in the market is to put all your money into one stock, and when it goes up, sell it. And if it goes down, don't buy it. Let that sink in. Doesn't work quite that easily, and I want to show you why. And it's because you guys, our brains are wired backwards. There's something wrong. If this is a market and it goes down here, I just told you that if it's this way, you buy low and you sell high up here. But what happens if you bought up here and it goes down here? What does your brain say? Panic! Panic. Exactly. It says, sell! Get me out of here. Yet, let me turn it around for you. You're an Albertson shopper. You're going in there, Dan's seen them all over there, going through, they see the big sign that says sale. They know that tuna fish is normally $1 a can, but today it's on sale, it's only 50 cents. And those shopping carts are getting loaded up because they said tuna fish is on sale. Yet in the stock market, when the stock that you bought goes from $1 down to 50 cents, you go, panic, sell. You're not loading up. You're wired wrong. So, with that simple example, we need to go through life and remember that there are two other things that are key factors in all that we do that work against us. And these are not really secrets, but we forget about them because they're within us. And they work against us at both up here and down here. Matter of fact, I got to, as that builds suspense, I've got to clear the chart so that you can see how it really works. Because it happens just recently, twice in this decade. This is a very accurate, I've calibrated this, what has happened with the market over the last 12 years. Perfectly calibrated. It really almost is. That's zero, there, and there. The market back in 2000, 2001 was up here. It went down 50% in 2003 to there. Then in 2007, it went up 100%, back up to here. That was a 100% gain. Then in March of 2009, it went back down here, another 50% loss. And then, as of 2 weeks ago at least, it was back up here about an 80% gain. Now, using the education that we just went through, and understanding that you buy low and sell high, anyone care to guess the type of phone calls I normally was getting, not by a lot of people, just by a couple, but what were they generally wanting to do up here? Buy. Buy, because the market's going up and they figure it's going to keep going up because it always continues with the same trend and never changes, because that's what our brain has been wired backwards to think. So they wanted to buy here, of course I didn't let them, and then it wants to come back down. At least you don't buy there unless you have a lot of protection. So what is the key? The key is two things: fear and greed. We have fear when it's coming down here that it won't stop and it'll go down to zero. And we have greed up here that's going to keep going on. And that's not very funny. And it just occurred to me, fear and greed are not funny topics. What am I doing up here with a humorous speech? But it's what I thought of late last night, and I wanted to share it anyway. It's an oxymoron. And the guy who really, I thought, brought out human nature to us, this is like 80 years ago, Napoleon Hill, in a book called Think and Grow Rich. A lot of you taught us about it. One of the things that he found interviewing all those multi-millionaires back there that I thought was fascinating, because I would think, as those guys are on this path, and these are sharp guys, and they're going up there, and they're going, we're accumulating the wealth. And a lot of you, I hope, you're accumulating your wealth. They've accumulated millions and millions, and you ask them, so, how much is enough? Anyone know the very precise answer he got almost every single time?
Never.
No, not quite. You're on the right track. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So I want to tell you the key to success through all of this, and this is not my idea, this is a universal truth, it's not getting all that you want, but it's being content and happy with all that you already have. If you are content with what you have, doesn't mean you still try to get more, but you be content with what you have, you will alleviate 90% of the power of fear and greed, and you will then actually sleep through the night and not wake up like a baby. You will wake up feeling like you've been reborn and refreshed, and you'll have a much funnier speech than mine next time you come up here. Thank you very much.